Hello, my name is Fabio. I like to pick up the trash. Oh shit, that guy's looking at us.
Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews back here with a different kind of video for y'all today. It is the Life and Movies tag video. I was tagged by TalkMoviesWithUs to do this video. I've never done, like, this is kind of like a Q&A movie video. In a sense, it's just like a bunch of questions. We answer them honestly, and they're all movie related. So, let's see, there are 14 questions. And some of these I put some thought into. Some of them I'm just gonna kind of come up with on the fly.
Yeah, same.
And I'll tag some people at the end. But this is my good friend, co-worker, Daniel DJ Davis.
Yeah, what's up, dog?
Man of a million voices.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go ahead and answer these, and we're already at Best Buy. We're about to get the Rogue One Steelbook, so if we see us in the same clothes, that's why we're doing two videos back to back, just for you guys. So at the end of this video, I'll tag some other blue tubers as well. So let's go ahead and get on to the first question. First question is the first film you remember seeing as a kid.
Honestly, I feel like my first movie was Jaws because it was like my dad's favorite movie and he would just always play it. So that or Roadhouse. Yeah.
Roadhouse. Ooh. So the first one I remember seeing, not really in at home, but in theaters, was the original Scream back in 1996. My mom just couldn't get a babysitter, so had to go see that. But I was scared out of my mind. I remember like hiding through the seats of the theater, like just looking through. But it was pretty intense. But I still love that movie. It's a great one.
I did that with The Grinch, actually.
The Grinch, like hiding.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
The second question is teenage crush. Which actors did you have a crush on when you were a teenager?
When I was a teenager, this is gonna sound really weird, but I watched a lot of Married with Children, so Christina Applegate for sure.
Christina Applegate, nice.
Jesus.
That's actually not a bad choice.
I know, I like 80s stuff, 90s.
So my teenage crush was, I guess, like right when I turned like a teenager, it's probably Kristen Stewart.
Oh shit, true. Yeah.
Panic Room. When I saw Panic Room back in like 2001. I mean, I guess that was kind of like, I wasn't a teenager at the time. I was like, I just turned 11. But yeah, Kristen Stewart. It was like kind of like my younger crush, kind of moving on to my teens. So I'll say Kristen Stewart. I mean, both of our love for Kristen Stewart still, it goes strong. All right, so the third question: bad choices, good outcome. A movie you watch and end up enjoying even though you wanted to hate it. I will go with actually Brokeback Mountain when that came out. I think 2005, because there was always kind of hype around it, and I didn't think it was gonna be like. I mean, I saw the trailers. I'm like, and the content was kind of but then I saw the movie, absolutely loved it. I saw it in theaters with my mom, which is kind of awkward, but it was still like it's one of my favorite films. So definitely Brokeback Mountain. And recently Passengers. I say Passengers.
Really?
Yeah, I like Passengers more than I thought.
That was alright.
It wasn't great. The ending wasn't great. The ending definitely wasn't great. Very cliche, open-ended, but I liked it more than I thought.
Mine was probably Power Rangers, the new Power Rangers movie.
Yes.
I was like, the trailer was like, okay, it might be a decent movie. But I was walking, I was like, damn, I will see this again. Yeah,
it's actually my favorite film so far this year. It's pretty early, but it's definitely the most fun I've had in theaters this year.
Second.
All right, first date. When you went on a first date, what we did you see?
That's easy. Jurassic World. My girlfriend actually fell asleep in the movie, and I was the only one watching it. And we were the only ones in the theater too, so that was really awkward. But yeah, Jurassic World.
I don't have one that's actually in theaters, but there was a girl that I liked in high school, and we skipped school one time, and she came over and we watched Hot Rod.
Oh my god, I love that movie.
She loves that movie. I love that movie, and that was a good time. And plus, skipping school was like, that was even better because it was like we skipped on a Friday, so it was like essentially a 3-day weekend. So it was great. So next question: home comforts. What movie reminds you of time with your family? I'll probably say A Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah.
A Christmas Story is like, one that comes on every year. TBS 24-hour marathon. That's the one I watch every year. If I'm home, if I'm not working.
Honestly, Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
it's like more like holiday movies.
Yeah. 'Cause that's what I used to watch all the time too.
Next up is first Heartbreak. What movie really upset you or hit you more than you thought?
Jack Frost with fucking Michael Keaton. Every time I cry in that movie, I don't care.
You know, a movie I kind of thought I thought of like Short Circuit, because when I was younger, like that movie always kind of upset me. But you know what movie actually like made me cry when I was younger was this movie called Radio. It had Cuba Gooding Jr. and like, it's not a spoiler because it's based on a true story, but his mom dies like towards the end of the film. It's like the most heartbreaking thing ever. Like, his performance is actually really good in that movie. It's a pretty underrated movie. If you guys haven't seen Radio, definitely check it out.
I think it's on Netflix or was.
I think it's still on Netflix. So check that movie out. It's pretty good. So Leaving Home. What was the first movie you watched without your family? For me, I would say it's not a movie that I watch like Leaving Home, but the movie, like, two movies that my mom would never let me watch when I was younger were Cruel Intentions and Wild Things. For some reason, she would let me watch everything else but those two movies. So I remember going to Blockbuster when, you know, DVDs were like $30, and I bought both of those movies with my allowance money, and I watched them. And I didn't see what like the big deal was, but those are two that I remember.
Mine was probably Nightmare on Elm Street. My dad was afraid of that movie so much he would never watch it, and then I just watched it and I was like, it's not that scary. But
yeah, it's not too bad, but classic nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, so next up is Good Times. What movie do you watch most and why?
Ooh, I got a handful of those, but if I had to pick, it'd either be Big Lebowski, Donnie Darko, Almost Famous, and Evil Dead 2 or 1. It's tied. But reasons, I don't know, Big Lebowski's just,
It's too good.
it's like,
One of the most quotable films out there. So I would say my few movies, like if I had to choose a few that I just watched a lot, probably be Step Brothers, Holes, and probably The Girl Next Door. I watch like a lot of comedies, like Adam Sandler comedies too. Like recently, I watched like Waterboy and Happy Gilmore. Like those type of movies, I like watching. Like movies I watch a lot, I watch like before in bed, like late night. Like when I come home from work at like 2 in the morning.
hey Corey. Nudie Magazine
Nudie Magazine Day. Stop looking at me, Swan.
Look at me, Swan.
Billy Madison, one of the best
Oh,
ever. I mean, it's definitely my favorite Adam Sandler film for sure. All right, so 9, learn a new language. What is your favorite non-English language movie?
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Ooh, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, I was like,
Girl with the Dragon
that's
Tattoo.
like legit the only
That-
thing I can really think of.
I didn't really like the sequels that much, but man, the Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the original one with Noomi Rapace, that movie is amazing. I like the remake actually a little bit more, the David Fincher one with Rooney Mara, but the original one is almost perfect. Actually, I would say it's a perfect film. One that I was gonna go with though, but yeah, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo easily. Was as Man on Wire, which is actually a documentary which inspired the movie The Walk, about the guy who walked between the Twin Towers. It's all pretty much in French, and it's a really good documentary, and the movie's really good, so definitely check both of those out as like just a fun companion piece. Can't Leave the Sofa. What TV series got you hooked?
Freaks and Geeks.
Freaks and Geeks.
I quit my job because of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just watching it on repeat?
I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Freaking love that show.
Great show. One of the best like TV casts ever, hands down. I would say the one that I watched the quickest though, it's probably Dexter.
Oh yeah.
I watched that like entire series. It was like 7 seasons.
Yep.
I watched it all in 5 days. I just had like 8 seasons.
I
believe it might have been 8 seasons. All I know is I watched all of it like that. Just like a few days, I had a handful of days off from work, and I watched all of it. And I was actually like the last day, I was actually late for work, like almost 45 minutes late for work, because I was finishing the finale, which I actually kind of like the finale. I know a lot of people don't, but I thought it was pretty good. So next up is Sick Day. What movies do you watch if you don't feel well to cheer you up?
Almost Famous.
Almost Famous.
I just love that movie too much.
Yeah. For me, it's kind of tough. Probably, like I was saying, like Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore or something. Yeah. Good Burger is one of my like favorite ones. It's on Netflix. I love watching Good Burger. It's one of my favorite films ever, man. Like it's so good. Number 12, looking to the future, what movies are you looking forward to seeing?
coming in. Alien Covenant, Star Wars, Insidious Chapter 4,
yes.
the new Saw.
Annabelle 2 looks pretty good.
Definitely the Halloween. The reboot, remake, whatever you want to call it.
John Carpenter's coming back. Or at least to produce. If only, what old movie do you want to see remade? I was thinking for me, Mighty Ducks. That's a movie that I just love watching growing up. And Mighty Ducks, like I would like to see them continue it where the kids, like they have their own kids, and maybe Charlie, you know, is the captain of the team, like he has to like coach, like and maybe him and Gordon Bombay like team up to coach the new Ducks or something. Like I like a continuation. But if they couldn't do that, then a Mighty Ducks remake, reboot, or whatever would be great.
Actually, I don't have an answer on that at all.
It's a tough question. So End of the Road. What 3 films do you think you will always enjoy watching? I kind of look at this like, if you're on your deathbed and you're allowed 3 last movies, what are those 3 movies?
I feel like I said these movies in the beginning, but I'm gonna see if I can change them up for this one.
Okay.
Akira, or great anime. I don't care. Jordan Peele, if you're watching this, don't direct it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a weird choice. Even though I really like Get Out.
Oh yes, Get Out was so good. Princess Mononoke, very yeah, that's a good movie. And I'm trying to pick anime movies. Now we'll throw in Big Lebowski again because I just
Big
love that
Lebowski is too good.
I just love that movie too much.
So my 3 would have to be, I mean, Titanic's my favorite film of all time. I have to throw that in. I'd throw in the Lord of the Rings film. I'd probably just Return of the King, just because that at least concludes it. I'd probably watch that one last because with Frodo going off, and then I think I would have probably watched that one last before, or maybe Titanic, because that has like the same kind of like similar ending.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch Titanic last, or Return of the King second to last. And then I'd probably throw in a Harry Potter film, just for fun. Probably like Prisoner of Azkaban's my favorite, so I'll throw in that one for the hell of it. So those are all the questions that we have. I'm gonna tag a few BlueTubers. I'm gonna go ahead and tag Blu-ray Outlaw, Dr. Movie 91, Movie Stub, and Big Block Blu-ray, and Durant Cinema. So I'm sorry, I mean, if you guys have already done the video, you can let me know down below, but anyone could do this video if you want. Everyone's tagged as well, but those are the few BlueTubers that I'm gonna go ahead and tag in this video. Hope you all enjoyed these questions. Let me know your thoughts of our answers down below. Best Buy's about to open pretty soon. We're about to get our hands on the Rogue One Steelbook, so we'll see you all in the next video. Cool.